Fox business contributor Scott Martin joins us now from Fort Myers, Florida. Scott, great to see you, my friend. Always great to talk to you. You're down there right now. How are things coming along? Because hurricane season just started a couple of days ago, man.
It feels nerve-wracking, Bob. I mean, I'll tell you, good thing that this latest disturbance, like you mentioned, is out on the Atlantic side, but that doesn't mean anything when it comes to the Gulf side, as you know, because the Gulf side, you want to talk about bathwater, as you noted in that last segment, and talking about the water off of Acapulco. I mean, my goodness, I've been in the Gulf this week. And I'll tell you, I think I've taken colder showers than I have swimming in the Gulf. So we're worried about that, obviously. And what's good is, though, to your point about the lead in there, is there is some good relief that's coming through from some of the counties, especially on the west coast of Florida, for some bills and some other rescue efforts that are helping small businesses, helping homeowners, and so forth. But the problem is there's still a lot to recover from. There's still a lot to rebuild. And the latest, Bob, in Pinellas County that they have going on in a bill right now, the Hurricane Recovery Act, is for Milton, Adelia, and one of the other hurricanes, but not Hurricane Ian. Hurricane Ian was the creme de la creme of hurricanes as far as I experienced, because not only did I buy my house about, 6 months before that, which was awesome timing, don't get me wrong, but that one really smashed the heck out of the west side of Florida. So that one does not have any real special viewpoints to it. But yes, still a very scary time, because you got to admit, man, after the last few years of this going on in Florida, you get a little bit gun shy of things. You get a little bit of a quick memory on how quickly things can go bad if you get a bad hurricane over here.
Yeah, it does. And it comes in clusters too, right? Because we had Adalia, like you said before, and then we had the two last year. What does the beach look like? Are they replenishing the sand right now? I mean, what is the big priority down here?
Yeah, Hurricane Helene and Milton, right? And it's like, the beaches are interesting. In certain spots, like on Captiva, they look good. They've kind of rehashed the beaches. They've kind of done some of the bulldozing and things like that. But then on Sanibel, which in my opinion, back before Hurricane Ian, so, this is circa back like 23, 22, 21, and so forth, back when I was a little baby, which is 50 years plus ago. Yeah. The beaches were amazing. I mean, Bob, you ran on those. I think we both did at one point as children. It's like those beaches still, Bob, are still kind of messed up. They're rocky, they're bumpy, they're humpy. It's just like some of those beaches have not been replenished, and that's too bad, because as you know, those are major attractions for people when they go down there, and that's probably one of the reasons, amongst others, why some of these areas don't recover as fast.
Yeah, that's the one part. I mean, you expect the beach to be nice and clean and pure white with the grains of sand, but now you're right. It's a little rocky. It does take some time to come back, no question. But let's talk about the businesses that are just starting to come back. Some of them, if they're not totally back now, Scott, are they halfway? Are they doing at least some business down there?
Some are, yes. Some are doing like half-time. Some have started to rehire the employees. Some businesses went away, Bob. I mean, that's the saddest part. Like, we'll go back to my personal experience of Captiva. I mean, there's been a pretty big sea change on the island of businesses, right? So there's been stuff that stayed there and made it there, like the Monkey Duck is making it through, but they're under major repairs. The Green Flash made it through, but then some other ones, like some of the pizza places there, I think it was Doc Ford's and a couple other ones, Arts, all are down. The arcade, which I still love to play out, is gone, so that business is done. It just, there's just a switch over, and some businesses, I think, obviously had the right insurance, which we learned a very hard way. And then we have to have that right when you get hurricane insurance of flood, wind, and hurricane, boys and girls, not just hurricane, flood, wind, and hurricane. So if they have the right insurance, Bob, those businesses are getting money and they're being able to rebuild. But man, it's still sad to go through. I mean, Sanibel, again, another example. I mean, Sanibel looks completely different on a business side than they did before. And that's, again, going on. We're going to be on 3 years on that hurricane in October of this year.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Is like, you're familiar with the landscape and just the way the actual buildings look. There are buildings that are there, but then there are empty lots, right? I mean, you're totally washed away. It's just heartbreaking to see that.
It's sad. It's so sad. I mean, Sanibel was such a beautiful place. And let's throw in another one, Fort Myers Beach. Fort Myers Beach was pretty much ground zero in Hurricane Ian. And, I mean, you saw, Bob, you not only saw, the little, snack shacks and stuff like that on the beach and these little drink places, but you also saw that the condominiums get smashed up pretty good. And if you go down to Fort Myers Beach, as we show right there, you got a lot of beach stuff going on right there. It still looks like that. It still looks kind of like hodgepodge, you kind of put back together. And so I just hope, I mean, I just pray to whoever your higher body is, I just pray that there's not going to be a bad season like there was kind of last year, and certainly like there was in 2022. But if you look at the data that a couple of you guys have gone over in the last few days with some of the meteorologists, it's like they're calling for what? I think like 5 Cat 3+ storms.
Yeah,
That
they
freaks me
are.
out.
I know. It shouldn't. Listen, just be on your guard for sure. It doesn't tell you where they're going to make landfall, Scott, like you know.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
That's the one good thing about it.
I feel like I'm targeted. You know what I mean?
I know. Listen, I don't blame you. West Coast of Florida for the last couple of years, and we're talking to Brian Norcross yesterday. It does come in clusters, right? If you're not getting hit, you're probably not going to get hit next year. But then all of a sudden, it seems like things start to pick up a little bit. So, listen, we hopefully that we don't get a single one. But Scott, it's always great to talk to you, man, and I hope to talk to you again in a little bit. I want to see when everything does come back into full play. That's when I buy you your umbrella drink, man. That's what I got.
Let's go hang out, man. We'll do a segment from the spot, too, to show everybody how great it is. And my hair, there'll be less humidity, so my hair won't be as crazy. I'll get a haircut by then, I promise, BVD.
Hey, listen, it's the same as mine. At least I just shaved my helmet off. I was like, it's just too hot. So,
Yours somehow looks better. Okay, see you, man.
Man, Scott, great to talk to you, buddy. Scott Martin out there. He's our Fox Business contributor. Always having a good time with me as well. Good stuff.